Fall, she's here. Fall is finally here, and I could not be more excited. I am going to be throwing fits all fall long, but in today's video, I am going to be talking about the hottest fall shoe trends. I'm super excited to film this week's video, so let's jump right into it. All right, ladies, I'm super excited to show you guys my top 5 fall shoe trends. It is so good. If you see me looking down, I am looking at my notes. I wanted to make sure I got everything down for you guys. I'm going to be mixing in the fall fashion trends with the fall shoe trends. So this one is packed full of goodies. You're going to love it. All right. So the first shoe that I want to talk to you guys about is this stunning Jeffrey Campbell mule. You need a good, nasty mule this season. This style is my favorite. I feel that it's fall appropriate because it has the closed toe in it, but look at how long the spout is on this. I bring these out every fall. I think that I've had these for about 2 to 3 seasons now. They are sold out, but Jeffrey Campbell has a similar silhouette, and I believe Steve Madden may have a similar silhouette. But what I love about these most, outside of the long spout, is this very high cleavage moment. Something about the shape of this shoe is very quirky, fashion forward, but sexy at the same time. Look at the curvature on the heel. I just love it down. These would even look cute with my outfit today. Reds look beautiful with browns, all shades of browns and creams. Even doing a full red look. Greens pair really well. Not like that Christmas red and green, but like a deeper kind of forest, maybe even like a pistachio green would look beautiful with these. But let me show you how I plan to style up these nasty mules. So I plan on keeping this look simple, but it's going to have a lot of texture. I find that if I'm going for like a monochromatic look, which is what I'm doing here, I'm going for an all brown look. And like I said, brown and red, like look at my vest with this red. It is so stunning. It's like an unexpected pop. And I've been finding that this color red is everywhere this season. Last year we were seeing a little bit more of the Bordeaux, but this beautiful pop of cherry red is so good. I just seen an ad with Tracy Ellis Ross. I'll pop it up here on the screen. And it was like focused in on this beautiful color red, and even in your lipstick, I love it down. So let me run down the actual fit for this one. I'm going to be styling up these mules 2 ways. So the first way, I'm going to be putting on a sheer mock neck. I love this down. It's so versatile. It's perfect for layering. And you know, we have been seeing sheer all over across the designers. We've been loving sheer for layering and on its own. Over the top of that, I'm going to be styling it up with a faux leather trench. This faux leather trench is from Revivo. Love, love, love. The weight on this is great quality, and then it's not a Shanika E fit if I don't have on something thrifted. I love throwing in a thrifted element to each look, one, because it feels most like myself, but also because I find that it gives the look that certain, that certain what's that? Or I haven't seen that, or whatever the case may be. And it can be something as simple as trousers. You guys know I get all of my trousers from the thrift store, specifically from the men's department. And these are in brown. So this whole just brown, chill, monochrome look is so, so delicious. Now, the second way I'm going to be styling up these red mules, I'm going to keep the brown, but instead of going like trying to match all of the brown tones and then bring in the texture, I am actually going to be bringing in a lighter shade of brown, or like more so tan. I have been loving these like autumn mocha moussey like type of looks where you have like two different types of suedes, maybe one in camel, one in brown. I've been loving that down. So I'm going to try out my hand at this. Both of these two pieces are thrifted, and I love that for me. This is a vintage bomber. It's in like a faux suede material, but it has just enough like in the lining to make it nice and like fluffy. I go ahead and tuck mine in, and then it creates this beautiful cropped effect. Or you can wear a nice top underneath and keep it open. It's so good. But I just love the way that this kind of camel color looks up against the brown. And then the red on the bottom just sets it off. So make sure you have a beautiful, nasty mule in your wardrobe. All right, so look number 2, I am so excited about because it is featuring a shoe trend that I have been obsessed with for seasons now. But now that it is a trend, you see them everywhere, and that is a Tabi style shoe. I talked about these on the vlog, but get into this shoe. It is so good. Let me get her together. Look at how cutesy she is. Okay, we have that classic toe box here, and then it is like a Mary Jane lace up type of situation. I love how feminine and masculine this shoe is all at once. It's the perfect kind of androgynous type of look. I find that the girlies that like a Tabi, they like a little bit of juxtaposition in their looks, maybe even a little bit of androgyny, and I feel like these are perfect in your wardrobe. These were sent over to me by Arabacy. I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you guys so much for sending these over. When I tell you I tried this style shoe out last year from Fashion Nova, I just wanted to kind of dip my toe into the trend. I got so many questions about that shoe and it was sold out. So now I'm super excited to have this pair and some others I'm going to show you available for you guys. I will have my discount code on the screen. I believe it's a 20% off discount code. So make sure you check out and check the size guide. I'm a US size 10, and I believe I have the largest size, which is a 41. I'm obsessed. Now for the fit that I'm going to be styling those back with, we're going to start on the bottom and my vintage piece. It is these vintage Dribble jeans. I love these down. All of the guys in the early 2000s wore their Dribble jeans, and I was a huge fan of them then. I remember when I picked these up in the thrift store from the men's department, when I was checking out, the cashier was like, "Who are you buying? You're buying these for your man?" I said, "Yeah, sure. He loves this brand." No, ma'am. I was buying them for myself. They are very oversized. I just do a little hack to keep them up in the back. So super cute. Now, the other trend that I'm going to be styling this back with is lace. Now, y'all got a moment? Come here. I'm going to give you some tips. Let me chat. This is a lace top, right? Lace has been trending. I will pop up the picture that has been replicated multiple times via Pinterest, and for good reason. It is so good. The silhouette is amazing. The texture is beautiful, but it's been done and it's been done and it's been done, you know, and it's giving kind of caricature, just a smidge, but it's so good that I'll always appreciate it. So what I want to challenge you guys to do is find these types of silhouettes in your wardrobe. So you're not going to get that same piece that everyone else has, and then you'll end up styling it the same way. So find something similar. In my wardrobe, I had this H&M lace top that I got about 2 summers ago. I love this top. It's so 70s inspired. It's beautiful. And I love the way it looks kind of cascading underneath like a leather jacket. So that is what I styled it with. This leather jacket is from Urban Revivo. I love it down. I've been loving and obsessed with the funnel neck. It's been everywhere and I love it. So this jacket, having it come all the way up to the neck and just sits beautifully with that H&M top coming out. Oh my God. It's so good. And if you want to replicate this look, I would say go to your local thrift store, go into the lingerie department. I have been searching, but I haven't found the perfect one. And I'm sure you can find like 100% silk. You probably can find it in like a leopard or a zebra or, you know, all kinds of colors. I'm so excited to continue to shop the thrift store for these lace type pieces. But yes, lace is definitely trending, and putting it on with this style Tabi, oh, the juxtaposition and the simplicity in this look is delicious. Love this look. All right, ladies, moving on to look number 3. We're going to stick with Rapacy and that timeless Tabi flat, but this time we're going to be picking it up in a true Mary Jane style. Any Mary Jane style shoe is going to be trending, whether it's in a heel form or a flat form, a traditional ballet flat or the Tabi flat. Look at, oh, y'all, it's so good. It's such a classic, elegant silhouette. And because of that, I'm going to be funking it up a little bit with this blazer that I picked up from Pretty Little Thing. If you follow me on the vlogs, I've already shown you guys this blazer and I'm obsessed. The silhouette is sick. The silhouette is giving Jacquemus vibes. Like all throughout this video, you're going to be seeing like sprinkles of like designer inspired looks because you can find them on a budget. Stick with me. I'll show you where the goods are. But this blazer is stunning. You can put a black turtleneck underneath it as the season goes on. You guys know I love my sheer mock neck turtlenecks, would look beautiful under here. But for right now, you can keep nothing underneath, which I love. And then on the bottom, you can pair them back with some balloon jeans. Now, these aren't the exaggerated ones. These are from H&M. I think they're still available. I will have them linked down below. But I love just this nice classic black and khaki look. It is perfect for workwear. If you are a girly that is in the office, but you don't want to dress like stuffy, this is the perfect workwear look. If it is a little bit too casual, bring it out on your casual Fridays. I love, love, love this look. I picked up a few pairs of Tabi style socks from Amazon. I'm so disappointed. I will pop up an image here. I wanted this bright cherry red sock, kind of like the color. Well, actually, it would have been exactly the color of these Jeffrey Campbell mules. When they came in, it was a burgundy and I was so disappointed. So I love just how beautiful black and red look together on the foot. So I had to settle for this burgundy pair, or I can put on a nice crisp white pair. But I love the way that this looks. Very smart, very chic, very fashion forward. Now we're going to take that exact same look and we're going to tweak it a little bit. And we're going to do so by simply changing out the shoe to this stunning flat. Again, all of these flats are from Rapacy. I will have them linked down below with the discount code Go Now Run. Do you hear me? Run. The quality is so good and they're just amazing. Look at the nice ruching here in the back. You can also just kind of wear them folded down. I love how high up on the foot this comes. It gives it a little bit more of a masculine feel. And this one is in a true off-white, where this one is cream. So you can see the slight difference in these, but just throwing these on, switching them out for the black pair, and then putting on a white sunglass, it gives a completely different kind of light and fresh look. Love both of these. Let me know, which way would you style up this Pretty Little Thing blazer? Would you wear it with the white shoe that I just showed you, or the more classic black Mary Jane Tabi? I'm interested. Let me know in the comments down below. All right, moving on to trend number 5, and it is going to be a oversized, scrunchy, kind of lived-in suede boot. And this is the boot that I am going to be styling up. I believe these are, I picked them up from DSW. I don't remember the brand, but they will be linked in the description bar down below. This is a dupe for the Maison Margiela booty that went viral. However, it is slightly different. It's a little bit darker in hue. It has a little bit more of a yellow undertone versus the beige, which I actually like. And then it has a pointed toe versus the squared off toe. I really like it, but it still has that same silhouette to where the shaft begins here versus beginning back here, which is perfect for us wide foot girls. This fits my calf beautifully, and I'm 100% a wide foot girly, so I love this down. Now, what I'm going to be doing to pair these back, let me get my notes. So we are going to be wearing our cropped jeans with these, or pants, I should say. I picked these up from Temu. I get so many questions about these every time I wear them, and I know it is because of the silhouette. It hits kind of like at a culotte type of length, but they're like large all the way through the leg. It's not like the barrel where they're slim and then they go out. It's just very large, almost column-like, but the shape is stunning on them. So underneath that, I'm gonna be pairing it with a sheer top that I picked up from Urban Revivo. I really love the juxtaposition that I'm having going on the top because I have the sheer butted up against this vintage coat. Oh my God. I will pop up the reel or leave it in the description bar down below that I did on my top like 5 or 6, I'm not sure, vintage jackets for the fall. This definitely made the list. I mean, it's so good. Like the vibes are fully like Saint Laurent, Gucci. I love how these colors look. They're so muted. It's kind of like a monochromatic look, but it's everything to me. I love a suede boot trend for fall. Now this next look is me experimenting and trying out new trends. Now, I know sometimes people say like you should probably stick to what works for you, what works best for you, but how do you know if you like something if you haven't tried it? And a lot of times people always talk about their personal style. I've said this before, once it is done, like once you went through the process of discovering your personal style. I would say in my mid-30s, I'm having like this kind of revival, resurgence type of thing. My style is being refined just a smidge, and I have like 2 looks that I'm going to be showing you guys where that shows, but this look is definitely one of those. We're sticking with boots, and so I'm going to be styling up these snakeskin boots here. I've had these boots for so long. I love the fact that the snakeskin goes all the way down onto the heel. It just looks very luxe. It has a nice kind of almond, almost rounded toe box on there. Girl, I think these are about 5 years old, and I got them from like Just Fab. When I say the quality is amazing, it is so good, but then it also has like this Western inspired vibe because it dips in and comes up, which also allows me to get my wide calf in these. I love these down, but I'm going to be trying out, like I said, I have 2 looks where I'm just kind of leaning into stuff that I kind of like, but I'm not really sure. And it's this Ralph Lauren vibe. Like this blazer is from Ralph Lauren. I'll show you guys about my outfit of the day a little bit later on. But when I saw the looks come down the runway for Ralph Lauren, my jaw was agape. It was something so like familiar about the looks. I've seen a lot of ruffles, so I'm gonna be styling this ruffle top from Commence. It's so good, but it's a lot of texture, you know? It's a lot of texture, and it is kind of a lot of bulk, and I don't like to put a lot of extra bulk on my frame, but I really like these. And I feel like with the boots tucked into a pant, it kind of gives like that equestrian kind of rider, like horseback riding type of vibe and look. I really like this. But if I'm honest, what I would do is switch this boot out for another boot trend. And it is kind of like that fold over kind of throwback ode to like the Givenchy like shark boot. We have been seeing variations of that every year, but it is so cool, girl. And this big buckle on the bottom down here is giving Balmain. I love both of these looks. Let me know, which boot would you wear with it? Would you wear the snakeskin boot with the Ralph Lauren, or would you edge it up a little bit and wear the other boots? Now these boots are from, oh gosh, Nordstrom. I picked these up from Nordstrom. They are by the brand Azalea Wang, and that's the same brand that made the suede boots as well. So if you're looking for an affordable brand, I would highly recommend them. Make sure to check the description bar down below for all of the links. All right, and last but not least, definitely not least, a little bit more predictable, and that is the loafer. I have two pair that I want to show you guys. The first pair of loafers are these stunning ones from GH Bass. I did get these from the men's department. I caught them on sale. If you know, you know, GH Bass is one of those like tried and true companies, been around since the 1800s. I love this shoe. This would look great with what I have on as well. It's very sturdy. I think I got this in a size 8.5. I have a little bit of room, which I love because I can wear them with socks. And then the other pair that I have are my YSL loafers. I picked these up last year. I love this beautiful patent, like, tone to them. I feel like when you put these on, it kind of elevates your look just because of the high shine moment on them. Really, really love them down. Now I'm going to be styling up this pair because I just love the introduction of the white. This white and black contrast is just so eye-catching, if you know what I'm saying. So on the bottom, these are thrifted trousers from the men's department. I love the fact that they have a pattern on them, but they're not too busy. So it has red stripes, blue stripes, white, but just very fine, you know, delicate even. And then I'm pairing it back with a blue button-up. This is also thrifted. I love how just androgynous this look is, but kind of draping the blue button up off my shoulders to make it a little bit more feminine, popping on the glasses to make it more playful. This is a perfect running errands look. It's also perfect for like an airport look as well, because you're going to be so comfortable. You're going to feel like you're wearing pajamas, but it's so elevated and it's so super chic. All right, ladies, before we head out, I wanted to quickly show you guys my OOTD. I know you guys have been wondering. So on the top, like I said, this is a vintage Ralph Lauren blazer that I picked up from the thrift store, men's department, of course. It looks very lived in. It has like a light kind of plaid / gingham print to it. Love it down. I pull it out every year. These glasses are from, I think these are from Sunglass Spot, but they're like 5 years old, so I haven't been able to find a link for you guys. Sorry about that. The earrings that I have on today are vintage clip-ons. I got these from, I believe, Fur Kids. Then I have a vintage medallion of, I think this is like Queen Elizabeth, like 14 karat gold. Love this down. It blends perfectly into my wardrobe. It leans into that 70s vibe that I was telling you guys about, that I was going to be rocking all fall and winter. And I'm sure you guys seen inspiration of that sprinkled in today's video. Underneath, I have on this vest. Also picked this up from the men's department. It is thrifted as well. And then these pleated pants are from Boohoo. To be honest, any one of the shoes that I showed you guys today will work with this fit. And that is how I like to shop. I like to be very intentional. When I go into a new season, I need to know the vibes, girl. So I told you guys about my color palette. I will pop it up on the screen. I told you that I'm going to be going for 70s inspired things. And so all of my outfits flow together without being too capsule wardrobe-y. We still having a little fun. We're still playing with textures and silhouettes, but it's definitely going to be very easy to get dressed every day. Anywho, hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really does help me out and helps YouTube to push my videos out to a larger audience. And if you enjoyed my vibe today, think about hitting that subscribe button before you leave. I would love to have you a part of the fam bam. I do a lot of videos on fashion, home decor, and hair. Yes, this is a V-part unit. It's good. I'll have a link down below. Anywho, that's it for me, girls. See you guys next week. Bye, y'all.